I want to apologize for Skyler. He's usually pretty prompt. When he does get here, he's going to need about 10 minutes to really cool down, so just kind of, give him his space. He's got kind of a stressful job that he does before this. And,
okay.
Oh, hey, man.
Hi. Hey. How's it going?
Hi.
I put your pillow in there if you want to just, take a few minutes.
Okay, thanks. Hi.
Have you been crying?
No. How are you guys? Did you find it?
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, just go ahead in there, dude. Take your time.
I'm usually here early and I can kind of decompress a little from my day job. But
You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain.
Yeah, you just take time, go get some coffee. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
What is that? What is that? Is that the?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't.
It's just the door. It's the door that you come through every week. It's that same door. It's the zombie
You're
door.
in a happy place
I know.
here. Yeah.
We'll have a good show.
This is good. All right. We good team. We're good.
You guys won Best Horror Feature at the Indie Spirit
Yep.
Awards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And lots of other places. Big Bear Lake Festival, Dances with Films.
Yep.
Am I missing any?
Film Shift, and we're in the middle of our run at Shocker Fest. We have a
Nice.
screening on the 9th, and then we have one on the 24th, which is this weekend.
I just wanted to say I saw the movie. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really creepy and really imaginative.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to know what you guys have planned for the future. What's next? I guess.
Aha.
Haha. Well, I am writing my second feature right now, which doesn't really have anything to do with Golden Earrings. It's sort of kind of a departure, sort of an LA Confidential type thing, a little bit. I know, it sounds lovely. It's sort of a Citizen Kane kind of thing. No, not at all. So I'm in the middle of that, and we are obviously still doing our festival thing right now, which will probably end at the end of this year.
Nice.
So sort of segueing out of one thing into another.
And Marion and I are brainstorming on writing a script together. We're really big into time travel.
Mm-hmm. Have you had much luck with it?
We're working on it. I mean,
yeah. We can't give away our secrets on the air, but
Okay.
But we realized that we couldn't really think of a time travel film that's had female protagonists. So we thought we would.
I guess you're right.
The only one I can think of is Peggy Sue Got Married, which I love, but still.
Yeah, I suppose that counts as a time travel movie.
But it's not really thought of as like science fiction.
Yeah,
so we were trying to think of something science fiction-y where there were like female protagonists and time travel. And
Does
Right.
the lake house count as time travel?
Is that the one with the mailbox, like the magic mailbox?
Does that have to count?
I'm just checking with you.
No, we're talking like science fiction.
Like people going through time, not just like a piece of mail.
Yeah, we're talking about like, primer type stuff, like real scientific and dark.
Okay.
So
Nice.
in the near future.
Good luck with that. Time travel is tough to write. So.
It is.
We are well aware.
Yeah.
I wanted to know where you guys get your inspiration for. Is it a psychological horror, a thriller? What is it exactly?
Yeah, we've been saying it's a psychological thriller. It's about two girls who have sort of an overly dependent relationship on each other, and what happens when one of them mysteriously disappears, and how sort of things start to unravel for the other one. And so I'd say it's psychological or supernatural thriller. What do you think?
Both.
Yeah. Both.
The film that we liken it most to is Heavenly Creatures by Peter Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of our favorites.
The idea of the movie, did it change any from when you started filming to, how much did it evolve, if at all, through the filming? And then have either one of you had a bad experience with the Ouija board?
I'm gonna blow through the first answer to this because the second answer is gonna be way more interesting. The short answer is no, not really. It didn't really change much from the time we started filming to the end. Basically, I mean, with basically everything I wrote is in the film.
Can I tell the Ouija board story?
Go for it.
Okay. Marion and I have been best friends and roommates since college, and our senior year we lived together, and we were really obsessed with Charlie Chaplin. So
as you are.
And so we bought a Ouija board, and we decided we were going to call Charles Chaplin to our house. So we set up, but we had the whole setup, and we put like little tea light candles all over the floor, but we put them on things so they wouldn't.
Oh, see what you did?
Wow.
Setting the mood.
Thanks, Brian. So we have these tea lights out, but like they're set on things, they're not on the actual floor. And Marion is a disbeliever of sorts, and wanted a sign. She kept asking for a sign that you're here. Whereas I'm just like, yeah, he's here, cool. And one of the candles went up in this like fireball. like this, I've never seen a candle do it before. Like this crazy fireball, and it burned a hole in our carpet. So we had to, when we moved out of the apartment, we had to like cut a piece of carpet out from like the back of a closet and stick it in there so they wouldn't charge us.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi.
My question was for Marion, or Julia, anybody who wants to answer it, was how you got your other actors, like the other people in the movie. Were they cast, or are they buddies? Who are they?
One was cast, the rest were buddies. They were people that I had collaborated with on other projects before, and so when I was writing Golden Earrings, I sort of had in my mind's eye certain people for them, and then one of them that I sort of wrote the part, it was basically his character, he couldn't do it, and so that part I sort of had to cast, but I cast from someone that knew, I had seen his work, and so it wasn't like starting from scratch, and I think in the end that helped the film a lot because they were really talented actors, but we all knew each other, so we didn't really have to fake like a kind of camaraderie, like we could just sort of sit around and eat pizza and kind of talk about whatever, and you know, we didn't have to go do like group things to pretend that we're all friends and all this kind of thing.
Tyrannosaurus pizza, was that what it was?
Pizzasaurus.
Pizzasaurus Rex.
And I have to say, having your best friend as your director rocks.
Does it?
It's pretty awesome.
I was going to say, I would think it'd be really frightening.
No, because because she's seen me act so many times, and she knows what I can do, basically, like how far out I can go. That sounds kind of dirty, but it's not.
No, she knows if you're holding back or something.
Yeah, so she says, like, okay, the take was good, you can go further.
Tell us about Heart of Now, Marion. That looks really cool. I watched the trailer for it.
Yeah, Heart of Now was a film I made that's just starting to come out now, just starting to do its own festival thing, which is actually hilarious because I've been going a little bit, I went and did was doing all these Golden Earrings festivals where I'm the director and I'm in charge of everything. And then I went to the Dead Center Festival in Oklahoma with Heart of Now, and just being the actor, it's so different and so awesome. You have
so
no
much
responsibility.
easier.
I know. I'm like, oh yeah, this acting thing. It's a film I made with Sabi Pictures, directed by Zach Forsman. He sort of created a screenplay as a structure. It's very improv based, but it's about a girl who sort of finds the man accidentally who abandoned her and her mother 10 years earlier.
Okay.
And she's sort of at this crossroads in her life and doesn't really know what she's doing or where she's going. And I think it's a really beautiful film, and I would really encourage people to check out the trailer at sabipictures.com to find out more information about
Any
it.
cool news say something like it was absolutely gorgeous?
Yeah, I know, right? It's one of these things where you just see it. Like, I think the trailer doesn't really have, I don't think the trailer has any dialogue, and it's just like a series of images, but they're so beautiful, and yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed there was a lot of improv in it. It looks like...
There is, yeah. It's actually, that's sort of how Sabi works. They sort of, write these screenplays, take these structures, and they totally envelop the actors in the story and the characters so much so that you sort of know the characters in the story better than they do.
Tim, you're on the air.
Hi. I just want to let you guys know that everyone in the world is all connected, especially the four of you in that room. I say four, I know there's more. But Skyler, Steve, Mary, and Julia are the ones that I recognize.
Oh.
And Marion and Skyler are very much connected through Kevin Bacon. But not through Kevin Bacon, but through the principles of such. Marion was in 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover with Kelly Lynn Warren, who was in Hollywood Homicide with Jameson Jones, who was in Stage 4 with, you guessed it, Skyler Caleb.
Oh my God!
Wow. This guy's doing his
And it's
homework.
weird, because Marion Kerr was also in Zombie Strippers with Jim Lampley, who was in Balls of Fury. Now, who was in Balls of Fury? Oh yeah, Steve.
Wow.
Well, let's not leave Julia Marchese. Julia Marchese was in Dance with the Dead.
Whoa, he's still going.
Okay, Julia Marchese was what?
Yeah, he is. But we can't leave out Julia Marchese, who was in Dance with the Dead with Alicia Seaton, I believe, who was in Alien Abduction with Elias, who was in Sludge with Skyler. You were in Sludge, right, Skyler Caleb?
I was. Wow.
Fantastic. Julia Marchese was also in Comedian at the Friday with Jeff Bloomberg, who was in Dispatch. We all know Jeff Bloomberg. With Kathy Christopherson, who was in New Republic with Steve Moulton.
And Skyler Caleb.
Wow, good job, Tim.
I'm impressed and
Whoa.
And I'm powerful!
Did Tim hang up?
He did.
That was it? Tim was like, I'm out!
I think he even somehow channeled our board there and made that drop just play.
Wow. Way to go, Tim.
We need to hire that robot that was Tim
Yeah.
and have
Seriously.
him work on the show every week.